Hey everybody, welcome to the channel. I am yours truly, Pat Dooley. I am a wrestling announcer, commentator, creative person, just in general, getting my start in the industry at age 40. So I know I've got an uphill climb, so here I am creating content to get myself out there. One of the things that I have had a lot of people in the industry tell me since I started a little over a year ago is that I have just insane memory when it comes to kind of the history of wrestling. And I've never really thought that, but, you know, you hear enough people that have been around the industry for, 20 years tell you that. It's like, oh, okay, well, maybe I do. So I thought a fun way to kind of put that to the test and, put myself out there a little bit is to try some Sporcle quizzes. Now, for those of you who don't know what Sporcle is, it is an online trivia site. Sporcle.com. It's awesome. It's almost all like user-generated content. So there is everything there from movies, TV, sports, music, history, pro wrestling. And so what I did was I did a search for wrestling quizzes, and I just pulled up some of the most popular wrestling-related quizzes on the site. And over the next who knows how long, I'm hoping to do one every Sunday. One every Saturday. Today's Saturday. It's all right, kids. Check your calendar. The life of a wrestling announcer is confusing. So, every Saturday, I'm hoping to do a Sporcle Saturday here on the channel where I will tackle one of these quizzes. And so I figured I would start off for the very first week, right here. It is May 6th for this episode, with the most popular wrestling quiz on Sporcle.com. And that is WWE Champions. Can you name the WWE, formerly WWF Champions? Where it is, it's literally just, you can see there's a list of 54 spots. I'm going to grab my keyboard here so I can more easily do this rather than having to reach around the microphone. So I'm going to try and name all 54 wrestlers who have held the WWE title. This is the main WWE title, I presume. It doesn't look like it's broken down for like Universal or World. I think this is the original title. The date going back to 1963 and no new champions since 2021. I think that's probably a pretty good indication that is the title we are talking about. So I have 8 minutes on the clock to come up with 54 WWE champions. Wish me luck. Here we go. All right, so I know the first one was Buddy Rogers, and he lost it to Bruno Sammartino, who then held the title for 8 years. And I can never remember I don't have to do these in order, but I try to do it in order. He lost it to either Ivan Koloff or Stan Stasiak. I just can't remember which order. It was Koloff. Okay. Koloff lost it to Pedro Morales, who then lost it to Stasiak. No. Yeah, Stan Stasiak. Stasiak lost it to Superstar Billy Graham, who lost it to Bob Backlund, who had it for 5 years before dropping it to the Iron Sheik, who lost it to Hulk Hogan, who then held it for 4 years. Loses it to Andre. Title's vacated because Andre tries to sell it to Ted DiBiase. Randy Savage wins a tournament at WrestleMania 4. And then he drops it back to Hogan at WrestleMania 5. And clearly they're not doing every single reign. Otherwise, Hogan would have popped up 5 times on there. So 1990, the first new champion there was Ultimate Warrior, because he won it from Hogan at Mania 6. He held it until the 91 Rumble when he lost it to Sergeant Slaughter, or Sergeant's Laughter. Slaughter lost it to Hogan. Hogan lost it to The Undertaker, and then through some shenanigans, the title was vacated. Ric Flair won it in the 92 Rumble, held it, lost it to Randy Savage, won it back, lost it to Bret Hart at the end of 92, who lost it to Yokozuna at Mania 9. Yoko held it off and on throughout the year. Bret, so 94 would have been Diesel. He won it in November. From Oh, it's weird. Bob Backlund isn't listed there, but he was because Backlund was already in there from 1978, right? Backlund beat Brett. Diesel beat Backlund. Okay, 96. First new champion was Shawn Michaels. I think 96 was when Sid won the title for the first time. Okay, and here's where we get into the Russo era, where everybody and their mom had the title at some point or another between 1998 and 2001. So I'm probably gonna screw up the order here randomly, but I think Steve Austin was probably the first new one in 98. He lost it to Kane. Did The Rock win it in 98? Okay. 99. I know Big Show had it at one point. I think Triple H won it for the first time in 99. Mankind won it for the first time in 99. The computer's beeping at me. Hopefully that's a good sign. Okay, who else won it in 99? Closing in on halfway, and I'm less than halfway through. Why am I blanking? Who else? Oh! Of course, Vince McMahon won the title in 99, because of course he did. 2000 was Kurt Angle won it for the first time. 01. So Mania 17, Austin won it. So then there were Chris Jericho, Brock Lesnar in 2002, 04. I see. Here's where I get confused because at this point they've got the two different titles now. I think Chris Benoit won the world title, which means Eddie Guerrero had the WWE title, which he lost to JBL, which he lost to John Cena. And here's where I kind of stopped watching wrestling for a while. So, I'm just going to kind of start naming. I know Rey Mysterio, was that in 06 that he won it? No. Oh, right, because he won the world title. WWE title in 2000. Batista won it around that time. Randy Orton would have won it around that time. 06, 08. I think Great Khali won the world title. Yeah, not the WWE title. Who else we got? Miz, I know, had the WWE title because he defended it at WrestleMania 27, one of the worst of all time, and the only Mania I've been to in person. Punk won it in 2011. Shoot. Okay. We're going to skip ahead. I think all three members of the Shield have had it. And Reigns. I think Kofi Kingston, that's the one he had. Did Big E have that one? Bobby Lashley. Is this the one Booker won? No, he was the world champion. Oh, gosh. Okay. I knew it was going to get hard in this section right here. Because, like I said, I kind of stopped watching from, like, 06 to 10. And then again, like, 2016 to 2020-ish. And even then, I only kind of half watch. Because I'm more of an AEW guy now. Not that I wouldn't take a WWE paycheck. Because, heck yeah, I would. Okay, gosh. Okay. So, who else? What other major... I know people are screaming at their screens right now that I'm forgetting some really obvious people, and I know I am, and believe me, I'm kicking myself just as bad as you would. Oh, is this the one Jinder Mahal won? Oh gosh, 2006. Cena, Orton, Batista, those were all like top guys then. They never pulled the trigger on like Swagger had the world title, right? Yeah. Edge, of course. Did Christian have it? No, he had the world title. Oh, Del Rio. Shoot. Come on. Minute left. I need 7 more. What do we got? just so used to everybody getting fed to Cena and Reigns during this last 20 years that I can't think of other people that got elevated to the point where they would have won the title. Who all won Money in the Banks? Was it one after the World title? Did Daniel Bryan win this one? Yeah, okay. Okay, 6 more. Oh, I've got like 89% of them. Jeez. Oh, man. All right, it's going to tell me who I missed. RVD, of course, One Night Stand, Jeff Hardy, Sheamus, AJ Styles, and Drew McIntyre. And Bray Wyatt. Yeah, I should have known all 6 of those. I just got frazzled with the time limit. 89%, not terrible. The average score is apparently 57. Not how I wanted to start this series off. I was really hoping to get 100% right out of the gate and, be, show off all this knowledge. But man, RVD, Jeff Hardy, Sheamus, AJ Styles, Bray Wyatt, Drew McIntyre. I should have got all 6 of those. I should have got all 6 of those. I remembered Stan Stasiak, but forgot AJ Styles. Like, that's really frustrating. Oh, well. Next Saturday. I did it again. Next Saturday is another day. I am thinking I'm going to take a crack at... There's another one of these, but it's for the ECW title. I think that is probably going to be next week. Some of the other ones I've set aside to do in future weeks. Pro Wrestlers by Mugshot, WrestleMania World title matches, pay-per-view opponents of Brock Lesnar should be a fun one. WWE Hall of Fame, similar to the Brock one, the Rock's pay-per-view opponents, every WrestleMania match. There's all kinds of really cool stuff on Sporcle. So each and every week I am going to try and beat them. Clearly I am 0 for 1 so far. But we'll see what happens next week. Thank you guys for watching. My contact information is at the bottom of the screen. You can follow me on all the social medias. And if you are a wrestling promoter and you need a commentator or a ring announcer, I'm currently the ring announcer for a local promotion out of Tullahoma, Tennessee, called the Southern Wrestling Federation. It's a lot of fun. It's a small promotion running out of a small venue, but it's been doing the same show for 20 years. They've got an awesome fan base. The promoter's awesome. It's a great time. I love the SWF. And I would love to, add your promotion to my resume. I love wrestling. I love talking about wrestling, whether it's in a commentary role or as a ring announcer or, helping book your shows. I am the creative lead at FXE Wrestling, which is the school where I learned. I learned from AJ Gallant and Jerry Lynn, Tom Latimer, Camille, Magic Jake Dumas, Jeremiah Plunkett. Just had a great experience in my first year in wrestling, and I would love to bring my experience to you. And in the meantime, I will keep bringing my experience to you, the viewer. This has been a lot of fun. I'm definitely going to keep doing this for the foreseeable future. So hopefully I will see you back here next Saturday for another Sporcle Saturday. Until then, I am yours truly, Pat Dooley. Have a great rest of your weekend.